All right, hello, councillors, Mr. Mayor. I'm just going to be frank. This is going to be some frustration-laden words. It shouldn't be surprising at this point. I'm going to start with a quote from a councillor, since there seems to be some appreciation amongst certain councillors as we go along through this LRT debate over the many years, to hear their voices over that of the delegates that come and speak. Going into an election campaign against LRT, these are great numbers. So this was in reference to a recent poll funded by some councillors with some really seriously inherent flaws. And let's reflect on what that means. Someone who would say that about $1 billion infrastructure investment is purposely trying to make it a political issue instead of about what it means for their larger community. This council has heard from so many groups over the years that City Council has been kicking this can down the road. You've heard from universities, you've heard from hospitals, the TICATs, businesses, institutions all over the city. But you've also heard from the working class, teachers, students, children, mothers, fathers, single parents, small business owners, pensioners, environmentalists, lawyers, doctors, and the list goes on. You've heard them come up here, or you've read their words in the paper, or you've seen their tweets and articles online, and you've heard them say they want you to take this $1 billion investment. Nobody is saying the system is perfect. But the reality is, if you keep delaying this thing, it's not going to get built. It will be death by 1,000 cuts. You know that, and you know that well. Some of you really need to stop putting your politicking before the needs of the city. Right now, your obligation is to this city. I said this on a rainy Easter weekend to a crowd of 500 people coming out to try and demonstrate their support for LRT to you councillors, but it bears repeating here too. We need you to hold the entire city's best interest truly at heart. We need you to be willing to do things for Hamilton's future and not just your own. We need you to stand up and do what's right, because killing this $1 billion investment is short-sighted, fiscally incompetent, and selling this great city short. Put the people of Hamilton first and not your political ambitions. Build this LRT.
Thank you, Eric. Councillor Whitehead.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have had the honour and privilege to have a few discussions with Eric over the last number of years. I can say that his passion, his commitment, his research is unequaled, and I truly respect your engagement in this issue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eric. Our next presenter is Sarah Poljanski. You'll make it for your exams.